Is that right? Want to go away?
No, you're good. This is like literally the worst place in town to.
It really is.
The worst place in town to try and shoot.
Ironic. Being that it's our home field.
I know, man. It's like.
I need to start doing the thing where I just like go out on a limb and say, Jane.
The problem is I just can't get first base. I can't get first base.
I will scream loudly. Yes.
Sounds good. Sorry about the game tonight.
Huh?
Sounds like a heartbreaker.
It was tough, man. It was tough. They just, I mean, honestly, they're a really good team. They're a really, really good team. Yes. They are. They're very good. welcome you to Tiger TV Live and this home scrimmage for your Jackson Reed Tigers. We'll get underway with Ethan Berry on the mound, Gabe Alexander catching, and that'll be ball one from Berry. Chuck Alexander joining you today. We will momentarily get the scoreboard working. Running a little bit behind today, but glad that you're with us for this first game of the year. It's a scrimmage game, so it won't count, but that will, as Jackson Loomis makes a great play at shortstop. Looks like the Rosario brothers are at third and second. And we'll fill you in. Liam Irving in left, Luca Komovs in center, and I think Clint Sullivan in right. More to come on that. Poured in there, strike one against his second batter. That's right, back to Berry. Berry will jog it over and flip it to Gerson, who's playing first today for the Tigers. Two-way. Two batters, about 5 or 6 pitches, and here comes Jackson Scarrow up for Georgetown Day. Misses that outside corner. Barry will hop it, make it 2-0. On Scarrow. Ford in there for a strike, 2-1 as Scarrow watches a fastball go by on the outside corner. Strike two, froze him a little bit, maybe a little bit off of it. I got it. 2-2 to count. Full against Scarrow, 3-2 the count. 2 away here, the top of the first. Foul back. Scarrow hangs, 3-2 count. Two-way here for Berry. 3-2 is the count. Scarrow got a piece of that, hangs in there. Berry leaves it upstairs, and Georgetown Day Bly at the plate. Two-way here as Barry will look in. Ethan on the inside corner freezes him. Maybe a little crossed up there, but strike nonetheless. That'll run the count to 0-1 on this windy afternoon. Beautiful sunny day, but cold and windy for this preseason scrimmage. Runner goes, and there is a hit to right field. Sullivan will pick it up and throw to second. Loomis will cut. There stands Scarrow at third. And Bly will stand at first with a single to right field. Still got two-way here. Up for Georgetown Day. And there for strike one. One hit against Barry here with two away. Georgetown Day, runners at first and third. Apologies, you will not be able to see first base from our angle here, but we'll keep you updated on action from over there. That's strike two. Cohen on deck over there as Madroni looks at an 0-2. And he will go for strike three, and that will be the end of the top of the first. Georgetown Day leaves two. Barry has a good first inning, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. First at bat of the season in this scrimmage game. Jackson Loomis. That'll be outside. And we welcome you back for the bottom of the first inning. Working the kinks out a little bit here. We'll have the scoreboard up and running momentarily. We can tell you that it is the bottom of the first. There are no runs. Georgetown Day got a couple of runners on in the top of the first inning, but Barry finished strong with a strikeout of the fifth batter in the inning. That's going to be way high to Loomis. 2-1 the count. He'll be upstairs. 3-1. That's right back at us. Scarrow will pick it up. Be outside for a walk. So Georgetown Day will give up its first walk. Jaeger at the mound, rather. Luca Comeyes will come up to bat for the Tigers. Comeyes hits it hard down the third base line, and that's going to be extra bases. Here comes Loomis to third. He'll stand up at third base, and Comeyes, first at bat, a double down the left field line. What a hit for Comeyes, who's happy about it, and he should be. And here comes Alex Ozuna Nunez to the plate with 2 on, no outs. Nunez.
Let's go, Alex.
Plate, the senior. Go for that. Scarrow moves quickly back to the backstop.
You're in control here, Alex. You got this. Peter.
0-1. He'll hit that to third. Here comes Loomis, who will score easily, and there's an overthrow to first base. He's safe. Ozuna Nunez scores on it, or reaches rather, at first base on a side overthrow. Come on, stay at second base. So now the Tigers will have runners at first and second, no outs, and up by 1 run. This is Jacob Gerson, another senior on this Tiger squad.
Jacob!
Playing first base today for the Tigers. And he hits that deep to right field. It's all the way to the fence. It's going to bounce off the fence, and here comes Comeyes racing around third. Ozuna Nunez will be right behind him. Thrown down third base line, gets away from Scarrow. Gerson will stand at third with a triple. And that'll put the Tigers up 3 runs, 3-0 here. And we'll get a mound visit. Gerson put a ton behind that, skipped right at the bottom of the right field fence. Hit hard. This is Gabe Alexander, senior on this squad, stepping up with Gerson on third. The Tigers lead 3-0. That's going to be outside. The count to Alexander. That's going to be a curveball upstairs. Called strike. Upstairs, 2-1.
2-1.
Gabe Alexander with a single and an RBI to left field. There comes Gerson, and Alexander will have his first single of the preseason. And that'll put him up 4-zip. We're going to get a runner for Alexander, and looks like that is Xander Lexus, I believe. Liam Irvin. And if you're noticing yet, maybe you have from the call, Tigers are stacked with upperclassmen here. Irvin also a senior. Runner goes. Irvin hits that a ton. It's going to hang up there. And here comes Xander, who is going to be doubled up at first base. Lexus got caught up at second. Ball was hanging high and probably thought that he had an opportunity to roll on that. He did not. So Irvin hits it hard for an out. We'll double up at first. And now we got 2 away here in the bottom of the first with the Tigers up 4-0. That's on the outside corner to Flint Sullivan.
Go, Flint.
Senior on this squad as well. That's down the third base line. It's going to be just foul. Drive to count to 1-1. Georgie's 0-2.
Who's the pitcher?
That's outside. Sullivan won't bite, and that's 1
He
and 2.
can't hit.
That's outside as well. Scary will make the slide grab.
Look around.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, Victor. Oh, yeah, Zach.
That's outside as well. He's going to run it full for Sullivan. Sullivan hits it hard too, and that's going to deep right field, well over the head of the right fielder, and slides under the fence where Sullivan will settle for a double. Rosario at the plate here. 2 away.
Oh, yeah.
He'll hang that high and be the first strike with 2 outs here. Sullivan helped himself out with that double. And he'll take a nice lead. That's going to be on the outside for 1-1 count. Rosario twins back to back here. One at the plate, one on deck, and swing to make it 1 and 2. See if he protects the plate here and shortens everything up. It's upstairs, 2 and 2.
Umpire!
Beluga Rosario at the plate. Oh, called strike. Looked a little upstairs to see why he's frozen. Not a bad pitch, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Tigers up 4-0. Here we go to the top of the second inning. Ethan Berry on the mound in this scrimmage contest between the Jackson Reed Tigers and the Georgetown Day Mascots. Got to figure that one out, which I will do momentarily. On one the count. Going to the count. That's going to be bounced back off the batter's right hit, left hit. Hangs up there, swirling. Gerson stayed with it. Great defensive play by Jacob Gerson over there at first base as the wind kept swirling above him, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Come on, target Theo.
Theo Burns at the plate for Georgetown Day and the Grasshoppers. Barry just misses inside corner on that one, 0-1. It's out 1-0-2. One out here in the top of the second. Burns will settle in, and Barry's settling in here. He's not going to get that low, and that goes to 3-0. Burns will walk. Top of the second. One out. Tigers lead 4-0. That goes Burns at first. Barry almost had him for the second out, but he did not. We got one away. That's hit to right field down the line. It'll be out of the ball field. Oh, on the count. Tigers are your home team here at Fort Reno in Washington, D.C. They lead 4-0. There's a good pitch. Inside corner. 0-2 the count. Burns with not much of a lead at first. We'll fill you in on there. Over there is out of sight of our camera. Alexander with the pickup. 1-2 is the count. That's fouled off. 1-2, hangs tough. Gorsuch. Ball was not in play, so that throw was 4-0. Now we're playing baseball, and Barry's going to go back quick and got him safe. Thought I had him nailed it first. He did not. He got in under it. Goes right at it to third. We're going to work to second and over to first. Skips away. And that'll be out number 2.
Come on, Cole. Let's go.
Rosario picked it up at third base. Shot it over to his brother at second, who turned to first. Not in time and out of the reach of Gerson, but not out of place. So we'll have a runner at first, and here comes at the plate with 2 away. He'll chase that fastball from Barry. Best looking fastball of the day for him. And he's got 2 outs and number 1 to rely on, and he got him on that throw over. Barry casually looks over, makes the throw for out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the Tigers leading 4-0. Rosario up to the plate as we go to the bottom of the second here at Fort Reno Field in Northwest Washington, D.C. Jackson Reed Tigers taking on the Georgetown Days Grasshoppers. Tigers are up 4-0, scored on numerous hits in the first inning. Ethan Berry's been pitching for the Tigers, pitching well, and we're here at the bottom of the order in this preseason scrimmage. Rosario back up the middle will go back to second, cleanly played, and on to first for 1 away. First out of this second inning for the Spiders. Excuse me, the Grasshoppers. Oh, we're all working the kinks out here in this preseason scrimmage. apologize in advance for errors made from your broadcast team of one today. This is Jackson Loomis, leadoff hitter for the Tigers. And he'll hit that down the right field line, but it's going to be out of play. Loomis hits it hard. Strike number one. That's fouled. Up and back as well for number 2. 0-2 here. Loomis will gather himself as he comes in. Down 0-2 in his second at bat of the day. Hits that hard to third base and under the glove of, I think that's Padroni out at third, but backed up by his shortstop, and Loomis will be aboard here in the top of the second. Luka Komaj at the plate had a hit in his first at bat. There goes Loomis. He's speedy. He'll go down, and Scaro's throw is just a little bit high and late for the Grasshoppers. I think we'll see that happen often this year as Jackson Loomis, leadoff hitter, has speed. Let's see what he does. They will not hold him on. Komaj will hit it off the handle. That'll advance Loomis to third. Second out for the Grasshoppers. 2 outs, and here comes Alex Zuna Nunez. Here's Zuna Nunez. Plate. I was going to say has an opportunity with Loomis on third, and that will hit off the foul pole in play, and Alex has a stand-up double. There's some discussion about whether or not that was out of the park or not. You can't see it from here, but there's a post. Maybe you can see it down the third base line if you're viewing at home. It looked like it hit off the grill on the right field post. If that's the case, it would have been a home run. We're going to talk about it. And that's a home run. Zuna Nunez with a shot down the right field line. He pulled it, and he drove in Loomis, and he gave himself a run as well on that home run. Late call is going to be a discussion of it, but that's going to put the Tigers up 6-0 for now with 2 away here in the top of the second, bottom of the second rather. That's a home run. And the first one, preseason scrimmage home run. Jacob Gerson at the plate for the Tigers. held in there for a strike. One to count, 2-way here. It's going to be off the plate. Should run it to 2-1. Gerson takes a hack and drives it to 2-2 now with 2-away. He'll bite that one on the outside of the corner. But the Tigers get 2 and go to the top of the 3rd inning with a 6-0 lead on the Georgetown Day Grasshoppers. Welcome back, top of the 3rd here in this preseason scrimmage between Jackson Reed Tigers and the Georgetown Day Grasshoppers. That's Jacob Gerson on the mound. He'll skip one back, and we'll take a minute to get readjusted here. think of Gerson as a senior pitcher. He started out at first base in this game. He'll go 4 pitches and a walk to Cole Hutt, who will stand at first base over there with Barry, who pitched a fine first 2 innings, I should say. Barry was 2 innings total pitch with 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, 2 bases on balls, and 1 strikeout. Gerson getting warmed up here. And man on first with 1 away. We're at the top of the lineup for Georgetown Day with Carter at the plate. Alexander will call timeout and have a conversation with Gerson. Here, and Jackson reads home field for Reno.
Kirsten, we miss you. Hope you're feeling better.
And Gerson settles in for a strike and runs the count to 1-1. No outs here with a 1 on for the Grasshoppers. Pours it in there for strike 2. Here in Fort Reno, and that's certainly the case today on a cold and blustery but beautiful sunny day. And that is strike 3. Alexander looks down to first, but he'll go back to Gerson. That's 1 away. Varsity at the plate for the Grasshoppers. Watch these players who know each other well from Little League, middle school, high school baseball, travel ball. Alexander with a good block behind home plate. He'll keep his eye on Hutt. First, you all can't see, but we can, and he is staying put for now. That's hit hard to right field. Sullivan looking for it, can't find it. Good thing, it's foul. Two on the count. Garcio at the plate. Gerson will look in and deliver. That's a good pitch right on the outside corner of the plate. He paints the black. That one to run it to 2-2. 1 away here. Top of the third. There goes Hutt. Oh, that is hammered. Varsity hammers it to dead center. Got lost. His son is going to skip around and he's going for it. There's going to be a play at the plate. And Hutt's going to be safe at home for the Grasshoppers' first run. Ball hung up. Looks like Comines lost it a bit in the sun and got up over his head. Great hit by Matt Garcio, dead center field. Hutt was on the move already. And scored as the ball got away from Loomis on the cutoff. Grasshoppers will have their first run. One away here. Jackson Scarrow at the plate with an opportunity. Garcia standing out there at second. He'll get a little bit of a lead as they don't appear to be holding him. Here comes Loomis, but he's not going anywhere. And Gerson delivers. It's off and gets past Alexander. So Garcia moves to third on the miss by Alexander. Gerson will focus on the batter here with one away. One ball. That's right in there, but it's off Scarrow. That went off hard. We're going to pause here for just a minute. Scarrow's a catcher, so we should not be surprised that he steps back into the box after a foul ball off his right shin, it looked like, maybe. Stings on a warm day, downright hurts on a cold day. 0-1 to Scarrow. Sorry.
No way!
It was 1-1, and now it's 1-2. Outside plate, Scarrow. And that's a base hit. Scarrow turned on that fastball. In the process, drives in a run, and Grasshoppers have 2 runs. 6-2.
Hope you're doing well. You never thought to me, man. Love you.
Kirsten, Maya's here!
So we got one away here. Top of the third. Grasshoppers are
Come on, Tommy!
live again. He will not get that outside corner. It's ball 1. Got substitute runner for Scarrow over first. I don't know who that is. I'll tell you if we can find out here. Gerson is going to let that runner first base be, it appears, and it'll be the right move given the hard wind blowing and swirling around here. You never know where the ball is going to go. And yep, there he goes. He's going back to first. Check swing single, and it'll be overthrown to Loomis, and the Grasshoppers will have 2 on. Anton on check swing single. They'll take that. Grasshoppers threaten again with runners at first and second. One away. at the plate. That's way up and out. He got him. Safe at second. Alexander lost the pitch. Retrieved it, didn't have an opportunity at third, so went down to second, and looked like he made a good throw down there, but runner is called safe. And now Gerson needs to focus on the hitter, and he will, and Tony chases that outside. Two-way. Two-way for the Tigers. Gerson will collect a second.
Hey, you need it here, kid. Ball kid, hit the ball kid. Here we go. Now 1, 2. Yeah, kid. Yeah, let's go, kid. Hey, God.
Ball's low. 1-0. Outside game. Alexander will make the slide out.
Good eye, kid.
2-0 the count. Two-way here. Encourage Gerson here. Velocity's been good with Gerson's pitches. Hasn't gotten this corner of the plate, and he calls on that. Let's see what he'll deal with 3-0. Soon will be home. Alexander with the block.
Yeah, Theo.
Come on, Theo.
Come on, big Tonka. Come on, big boy. Let's go.
Top of the third, we'll get an inbound visit. We're going to take a break while they talk things over. Bases are loaded as Theo Burns arrives at the plate to face off with Gerson. Two away, top of the third. Two outs there. Not sure what Alexander was doing, throwing down there to first base. Barry can't handle it, and that's going to be 6-3.
Alexandra. Let's go, GBS. There you go, Theo.
Bases were loaded. Alexander skips one down to first, and Barry couldn't gather it in. Sunshine and shadows here not helping anyone's case. Tigers will try to regroup. Good pitch in there.
You got Theo.
balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Welcome to the bottom of the 3rd. Alexander will frame up for the bunt, pull back on a ball that's a little bit high.
Where's this team spirit?
It's ball 1. No outs. Look at that one high as well. Cohen will pitch to Alexander and run the count to 3-0. Tigers look to get someone on board here. And Alexander had a hit and an RBI, I think an RBI in the 1st inning. That's upstairs and he'll walk. And here comes Liam Irvin, another senior on this Tiger squad. Get a sub in for Alexander, our catcher, who will take a jog over there to dugout. And I'm going to look down the line and get the sign with an opportunity with a man at first here. Let's see what Liam can do. That's tight. Upstairs and inside. 1-0.
There you go.
Cohen took a little bit off that, perhaps. 1-1 the count. Just joining us, bottom of the 3rd inning. Tigers up 6-3. Gave up 3 runs in that last inning to the Grasshoppers. Georgetown Day. 2 count. That's up. Infield. Anton will handle it. Swoops back. Safe at first. Alexis over there at first. Racing back there after
There was confusion going on. It could have gone.
a lot happening in the infield. 1 away. Here's Flynn Sullivan. That's up, back up the middle. They'll try to turn 2 on that. And they will not be able to pull it off, but they did get the second out of the inning. Sullivan, after grounding to second, was safe at first, and he'll dive back in. Cohen's throw over there. Rosario fouls it back. That's in there for a strike. Might have taken a little bit off of it. Curled it in. 0-2. It's off the plate. He'll shoot down to second. Will be a little bit high, and he's safe. Sullivan slid in there, but got caught up a little bit. Wasn't a bad throw from Scarrow down there. Sullivan was able to arrive at second just in front of that tag, and now Rosario will have an opportunity. Let's see if he can drive in Sullivan. That's off the plate. Strike. 3. Foul tip. Caught by Scarrow. 6-3 is the score as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Welcome you back to the top of the 4th inning in this preseason scrimmage on a cold, said before, blustery day here at Fort Reno in Washington, D.C., where the Jackson Reed Tigers are hosting the Georgetown Day Grasshoppers. That's Quinn Lindblom on the mound for his first in-game action of this preseason. He'll pour it in there for a strike. Are you there? Shut up then. One and one is the count. Lindblom will deal. Rosario with a good scoop over there, moving to his left. That's Eaton Rosario over there. Shoot it over to Gerson, who's returned to first base after pitching last inning. And Lindblom will face Cole here in this top of the 4th inning. One away for the Tigers. That'll leave the count at 1-1 to Lindblom and amongst those Northwest Little Leaguers out here at Fort Reno today. Georgetown Day and Jackson Reed. Lindblom drops one in. Out ahead of it, couldn't catch up. Foul tips it down, and now we're 1-2. Two and two the count, just off the plate. That's one away. Lindblom will strike out Hutt.
That's two-way.
Two-way, excuse me. Thank you. Two-way. Drop that curveball in there, make it 1-1. Two-way here, top of the 4th. Lindblom will look in and deal with no one on. That got away from him. 2-1. Fastball, nice cut on that. Almost got a Metro bus behind us here for Reno. 2-2 the count. Lindblom will look to get out of this inning quickly. Stare down Carter at the plate.
Oh, yeah? Seriously?
Lindblom trying to figure things out a little bit here. This first action of the 2023 Jackson Reed Tigers season. And this is a scrimmage. They'll get down to business for real on Saturday after another scrimmage on Friday. That's just off the plate. Alexander will slide over for that one. Full count. Bloom lost him on the 3-2 curveball. Carter would not bite. And now that'll bring Georgetown to the plate, who hit an absolute rocket to center field his last at bat. Runner at first. Looks like we might get a substitute runner at first. Carter down there. We'll let you know what's going on at first base. Not much of a lead. 2 outs here. Deal is not holding. That's a great pitch on the outside corner.
Let's go there now, GDS.
Shadows are long, and here comes a gusty wind again here for Reno as Lindblom looks in. A little bit of a lead over there at first base. Good hack by Matt, and I'll be out of play over towards Jackson Reed High School. 0-2 is the count, 2 away. Lindblom hops it to first.
All right.
They won't get a force out at second necessarily, with someone standing down there on second. It's okay. Lindblom will make some adjustments here and look back in. Just a bit upstairs. That throw in from Lindblom. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Can't get that one to break. 2-2. Three is your score here. Tigers scored early. Get in the second, and then Grasshoppers mounted a little bit of a comeback there. Cut the deficit in half to 6-3. And that is going to go to Rosario at second on to first. Gerson will gather it in. And 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers up 6-3. Evan Gordo Rosario at the plate for the Tigers. Batting ninth in the lineup here. That's fouled on the right field line. On one to count on Rosario. That's upstairs, but Cohen will get that call. Drive the count to 0-2. Good change up. Maybe curveball. Full Rosario on that one, and Jackson Lewis will come up with one away here for the Tigers. Tigers lead by 3 and would like to get some extra padding on that. It won't happen on that. It's way out ahead of that curveball, fine pitch. Missed with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yes, exactly. Good to see it. Very well. Good pitch.
Outside corner. 1-2 the count. So hold up on that curveball. 2-2. Lewis has scored 2 runs today. Look at that if the count goes full. Hustle down the line as we saw in the last inning. He has speed. Turn on the Jets down the line and certainly would have been at first and plenty of time if that had stayed fair. Got a full count here with 1 away the 4th inning. That's right back up the middle and almost made the stop. Oh, man, just a great spinning throw that almost got Loomis at first, but he hustled down there and got a single out of it.
Did you hear me say that? Where's Jim? I gave it.
Here comes Luca with Loomis at first.
You make a play,
That's going to be outside to Luca.
Gotta take care of the boys.
Try to keep Loomis honest over there. Jackson goes sliding back in and gets that new uniform dirty.
No, not licensed.
That's inside and low.
Let's go 1-5.
2-0 the count to Luca. Jackson Reed would love to get something really started here. A couple more runs. We're going to have to turn from that one inside and upstairs. 3-0. We'll see if he gets a green light on this one. and 2. Two with one away. Oh, and he hit it to third base hard. Padroni, throws to second, but it gets past Carter. Here comes Jackson limits to third, and Luca will reach first base on a throwing error to second, looking for the force. It's cold, folks, and it is hard to pick up baseballs and throw them accurately anywhere around this field as it gets chillier and chillier. Shadows are getting longer. And now Alex Zuna-Nunez has an opportunity to get at least one more run on the board. He's already had a home run today down the right field line, bounced off the hole down there. Now he'll try to move runners who are at the corner. There goes Luca. They appear to be indifferent to that. They'll bring corners in. No, they won't. Yes, they will. Alex will look at that one upstairs. That's 0-2. Got one away. Tigers, runners at second and third. Dangerous. Zuna-Nunez hits that hard again. It's going to get past the center fielder. Here comes Loomis. Here comes Comas standing up. Alex is going to go to third. He is going to be out at third base. For out number 2. What a shot by Alex Zuna-Nunez. Center field. Trying to stretch it out. He's out at third on the attempted triple. Here comes Gerson. That's hit hard. It's going to be tough to get through for a hit. Well, Zuna-Nunez was out at third. It's worth noting that he now has 5 RBIs on the day, 2 hits, 3 at-bats. He scored twice. He's been an offensive machine today. And here comes Alexander to see if he can get a couple more here. It's 8-3 right now, Tigers. That's ripped down the third base line, and that's fair. And Alexander's going to circle around first and hold up, but he's got a hit out of it. And Tigers stay alive with runners at first and second. Rip that first pitch right down the line. So with 2 away. In for Alexander over first. Try to get ready to run as Irvin pops it up. That's going to be shallow right field. Could be trouble. Could be trouble. It is. It's going to fall in there for a single, and here comes Gerson around third. Xander coming home, slides in safely, and that is going to be 2 runs on a bloop single. And we're going to hold up here as Grasshoppers have a man down in right field. Tigers will score 2 more. It's now 10-3, Jackson Reed. Turn to action here with Flynn Sullivan at the plate for the Tigers. Look at that one on the outside corner. Oh, he smoked that one. And that's going to be a single to left field. Moving runners. Sullivan jumped on that first pitch. 10-3. 2-away. That one is smoked too. I think that's Finn Boyle out there. Hung out for out number 3. Jackson Reed took advantage. Some opportunities in that inning. And we go to the top of the 5th, 10-3, Tigers. Back, top of the 5th. Scarrow faces off against Lindblom here. Tigers with a 10-3 lead. It's behind Jackson. A look out at Quinn. Try to see what's going on there.
Go guys, tighten it up.
Some changes in the Tigers defense. We'll tell you about that in just a minute.
Say, quick.
Off speed from Lindblom. 1-2 the count. catch up with that one. Fastball from Lindblom. One away. Some defensive changes. Fox Fernandez catching. And Boyle over at third. Lindblom will drop one in there. We've got Jack Jansen perhaps out there in left field. With Burris maybe in center. Alexis over in right. Jack Cobles over at first base. Loomis and Rosario stay where they were. That's another great curveball. Lindblom feeling it. Can't get that one down. 1-2. 1-2 here, one out. Two the count. Lindblom has been solid, particularly with that pitch, which is fouled straight back. That's hit hard. And caught. Dropped on the... Because I think Jack Jansen hit the ground out there. And if it is not Jansen, I apologize to whoever's playing out there. Well-struck baseball. Tough to handle on a cold, shadowy day. All right, one on, one away. Last curveball was on just a little bit. Fox Fernandez moved his left quickly. Rein in that fastball.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is hit hard to right as well, and it is going to be trouble. It's dropping in, out in right field. Alexis will pick it up, cut off, and we'll have runners at second and third. Anything hit out there to the outfield is going to be a little bit tough as the winds continue to swirl a little bit, shadows are long. Outfielders are not moving as quickly as they might if we were about 10 degrees warmer. So.
Well, you're supposed to go. Yeah.
One out. Good hustle by Fox Fernandez.
Oh, wait.
Timeout. 10-3 the score here. That's poured in there for a strike as Lindblom gets Gets back on track, 101 to count. Two one. I'll load him up. Bases loaded for Burns. Come up rather with one away. They'll talk a little bit about it at pitcher's mound. Be a little warm on the jog back. Positions. Lynn Bloom will look to try to get ahead here. This first pitch. Miss upstairs, ball one. Missed a little low.
Come on, wait.
3-0 the count. I would assume Burns will be taking this pitch. He did, and he's going to take a walk. Welcome back. That walk will drive in another Grasshopper run now. It's 10-5.
Let's go, Cole.
Cole Ho come up for an opportunity to get more here in the top of the fifth.
Actually, we're walking. It's funny how walks
Isaiah Moore is pitching. That was the last change you saw. Came in with bases loaded. Will drive it to right field. It'll score at least one. Nope. Holding it up at first base on the cutoff, and now 10-6 Grasshoppers.
Just Jackson. Scare him. Again.
Moore will deal for a strike. Stop by Fox Fernandez. Let's catch you up here. Isaiah Moore is pitching for the Tigers. It's fouled over to
That's right.
Tigers dugout. 2-1 is the count, one away.
Oh, that's right.
Chases that upstairs, 2-2. Evens up the count now, and we're trying to get this important second out as the Grasshoppers have loaded up the bases, one away. Stop. Full count here. Just going to sneak through. Walk. 10-7. Ten-7 with that walk, and Tigers try to bear down here. Varsity at the plate. That's going to go off the safe all around. 10-8.
The old swinging bum trick. Second time I felt like the old Get Smart. Second time I felt. Let's go, Jacko.
It's going to be 10-8 on a squibber down the first base line. Coble picks it up. Thought about coming home, turned to first, and Jackson Reed was trying to cover it up. So now Scarrow will come to the plate. Big opportunity, one out. A little bit low. Good pitch right inside.
Good pitch, baby.
Georgetown with one away. Scarrow didn't bite. Evens a count at 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Second out. So that's 2 outs now. Laurel will look in, Anton will. That's going to be a little bit outside. Want to know? Picked up the outside corner on that, 1-1. Grasshoppers have made a comeback here, make it 10-8. Bases are loaded. 2 outs, top of the 5th. That's going to be strike 2 on the outside corner. Look to finish it off here. So he will deal. He will not bite on that curveball outside, even the count at 2-2. Hit down the third base line, picked up. He'll be out at third. Good play by Finn Boyle over there. Make it 10-8. And we'll see if we're going out for another inning here. Looks like we will. We're having a discussion here as we go to the bottom of the 5th with the Tigers leading 10-8. Rosario at the plate now. It's 10-8, bottom of the fifth here at Fort Reno. Rosario at the plate. That is scalded down the left field line, but it's foul. Way out ahead of that one. Take that upstairs, a little bit high. But in this weather, I think anything close is going to get called, so you better be swinging. 1-2 the count. That's way outside. Then I'll hop back to the backstop here at Fort Reno, beautiful Washington, D.C. Joining us late, Tigers went up early by 6 runs. Grasshoppers came back to make it 6-3. Tigers tacked on more to make it 10-3, and then a big last inning for Georgetown Day. That is shot down to third base, picked up by Padroni, and what a stop, and then quick release over to first base for a nice defensive play. Grasshoppers had a good fourth inning, picked up 5 runs to make it 10-8. Now we find ourselves here in the bottom of the fifth, 1 away, Ethan Berry. His first at bat of this preseason scrimmage. He'll go up swinging. Strike 1. One away on the play by Petroni over there. Third base. Barry's going to swing at that one too, and that's over in the tennis courts that right beside the field here at Fort Reno. That's off his foot. Stung a little bit. Straighten things out at home plate here. Figure out where that ball went. 0-2 is the count. 1 away. Bounce off home plate and go 1-2. Curveball in this weather as well.
Good to see you as always. Are you gonna be a regular this year?
Barry gets a single to right field. Great hit, great piece of hitting. Oh, skips off him, and big Ethan Barry's going to keep trucking to third as the ball got away from the right fielder, and he is going to run home for it in the park home run by Ethan Barry. Hard hit to right field, got under the glove of the right fielder, and rolled to the fence here at Fort Reno, and Ethan Berry's going to have a home run. They'll celebrate a little bit over there. Great hit. Great at bat for Ethan Berry. That'll be just 11 runs. Jamari Burris. Wind is picked up. It's got a little bit darker. We'll see what Burris can do. Watches that one go by for ball 1. 1 away here, 11-8. straight up, and it's lost. Nobody knows where it is. The right fielder attempts to make a play, but it got him. And they're going to call this game, as they should. Given that it's hard to see baseballs flying through the air. That'll be a ball game. They'll line it up. 11-8 Tigers take the win in this preseason scrimmage. That goes late into a cold evening at Jackson Reed High School in Fort Reno. We thank you for joining us, Chuck Alexander, on the call today, and we'll see you next time.